I'm so sorry.
It's okay, man. I forgive you. It's water under the bridge at this point.
Hello, everyone out there. I owe Tim a massive apology.
This is a reckoning, man.
It's a reckoning my shorts.
This is, I mean, if this isn't a new low for you.
I mean, it's been a year and a half since I last shit myself. I shit myself on vacation.
These are
with
my
Danny.
sins. Bless me, Father, for I have shitted.
I thought I was out of the woods, man. When I went on vacation with Danny, Del Calo, and Jake, I shit myself in the car. Same scenario. I gambled on a fart. I lost. And I thought...
Called your shot, too. You lifted cheek.
I like doing that because I like putting on a show. Because I know, like, I don't want anything to get muffled because I just like, full fireworks.
Let the trumpets blare.
And on Tim's Twitch stream on Sunday, I had a blast. We were rocking and rolling. Man. We were having so much fun for like 2 hours. And then right before we finished up, I was telling him a story about a nun that used to let us curse in class. I lifted out of my seat, and I would have gone all in that this was going to be a fart.
Yeah.
And it was just hot soup.
This is a freak shorts injury. 1 in a million, dude. You'd never see this kind of thing come. You did everything right.
Yeah.
Danny, just play the footage, dude. Show them exactly what happened when Mike desecrated my gaming chair. Number one, I want you to take notice of the seats behind us, okay? I'm sitting in a regular old fucking Office Depot, $40 piece of shit. Mike's in the throne, okay? Mike's in the purple gaming chair.
I feel even worse now, man.
Thing looks like it goes fucking 200 miles an hour. And this is what he does.
Hold on. I gotta attach the Bluetooth.
Oh, yeah, don't worry about it. Give us a second to get the audio for this. I don't want you to miss the audio, even though, I mean, by the way, I don't know. Can they see it yet, Danny?
I have it up.
It's yeah, dude, you got to peep Shaner's artwork in the background. I know I'm always plugging my Twitch on here, but it really is the best Twitch channel on the entire website, especially when you just think about comedians.
I will vouch for that as well.
There's no comedian doing Twitch as good as me. I wish I wasn't on that fucking gay ass website, but that's just the way it is.
Facts. Dude, and that makes me feel even worse, man. I'm so sorry.
You were in dork mecca.
I was having so much fun.
You were doing as dorks do. You shit yourself.
That's true.
Yeah, and I want you guys to remember this. So we're like 2 hours into a Twitch stream, and I keep the windows closed and the lights are hot, so it's muggy in there. Okay. Have you ever been like doing something on like a very humid day and it feels like you're just inhaling fluid? That's what the room feels like. Look how wet our faces are with sweat.
I'm normally wet though.
You know me.
I stay wet. Yeah, this is a no girls allowed without the sign.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they don't need to be told.
It's a brick wall of pheromones the second you open that door in this converted garage.
Mary Jo is sliding coffee under the door.
and so that's the environment we're in as Mike fully, on corks.
He's like, I want each of you to say it.
The whole pack.
The worst curse that you could think of, so that none of it is taboo throughout the course of this year. So everybody went around the room.
Here it comes.
Ooh, fuck! I might have shit myself.
Did you go for a run before you got here? Epic streamer moment. What a fucking idiot.
Dude, we had just finished like 15 minutes prior a long conversation about runners shitting themselves during marathons. Who else were we talking about?
We were showing highlights of marathon runners just diarrheaing down their legs, which is always going to be funny. And I guess, dude, that was a karmic rebound on you.
Dude, I really thought that like so much came out that when I went upstairs and looked, on my way upstairs, I could have sworn that it might have been coming through my shorts. And I was praying to God that I did not encounter your wife.
Oh, my God, dude. You're at mile 29 going up my living room stairs.
All right, so as a token of my sorrow, I got you a comfort bag, Tim. These are all gifts for you, man. And
What the heck?
I just want to show you how sorry I am for doing that in your home.
Wow, this is heavy, dude. There's not a seat for a gaming chair on here, is there?
No, there's my underwear from that day.
No.
I'm teasing.
Clorox wipes for cleaning my gaming chair. Special Hershey's Special Dark. Damn. He doubled up, actually. That's 79% cacao. Damn, baby wipes. Bro, I hate to tell you this, Mike. These are for you. Dude.
Yeah, so if you could just keep all the stuff on hand for the next time I come over, I would appreciate it.
Oh, my God. This is you if you never had a substance abuse problem. Look at this guy's face. Is there any better gig in modeling than adult diaper model? I mean, I check these out every time I go to the supermarket just because they do all kind of look like my friends now. Like there's a me, there's one that looks like Sid, there's one that looks like Matt, and these guys all have very thick thighs.
Mm-hmm.
These guys all have very thick thighs, but I'm wondering if that has anything to do with fucking rectal control. Have you tried one on?
I did wear one, yeah.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to see how these things fit. Whoa.
They're not bad, man.
What the heck?
I wear a large, so I think you could get away with a medium.
Are these? No. Well, I'm going over my pants. Oh, no, you have to put it on like a regular diaper. I thought I was...
Yeah.
Why is there glitter on it?
Because the bag has glitter on it.
Why is there glitter on the bag?
I just wanted to make you happy.
Oh, my God, dude. Oh, my God. Which side? I'm assuming the front is the bigger part?
No, that's the back.
Okay.
Actually, no, that would make more sense.
No.
I don't know. I'm thinking because
Yeah, they're
I got
probably
little
more
meat.
piss-oriented. You're not supposed to poop in these things, I don't think. Where's the tag? Usually they've got Elmo's face on the correct part. Yeah, I'm assuming I'm assuming these are catching piss and not shit. You're not supposed to be shitting in the pens.
I think it depends on what your problem is. The big end's going to go wherever the problem area is, Tim.
Well, all right. Well, yeah, playing to the camera, I'm assuming the front's going to be the funnier one. Damn. Wow.
I should probably wear one too, man.
Hello? Yeah,
Hello, Ms. Butterly.
that's me.
This is Ivana calling you from Colonial Volkswagen
Okay.
Service. I just wanted to let you know that your Volkswagen Taurus is ready for pickup, sir.
Terrific. That's great news. Thank you so much. What time do you guys open till?
Until 6 o'clock. Does that work?
Perfect. Yeah, I'll be there.
Yep. All right, we'll see you then. Everything will be at the cashier's window, okay?
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. All right,
Take care.
we'll see you
Bye-bye.
later. Bye-bye.
Damn. I honestly think I'm kind of pulling it off.
They're not bad, man. I mean, they really wouldn't cause you to have any kind of hiccup throughout your day.
Can I?
Good movement.
Just confirming I could fight in a diaper if I needed to. Damn.
So I am sorry.
Well, apology accepted, Mike.
Thank you, man.
I don't know if I was, dude. It's water under the gaming chair. Don't worry about it.
When I left Tim's house, I was like, dude, I'm so sorry. And as I'm waving goodbye to him, he's like, well, you really left it all in the gaming chair today.
Dude. And then what was really disturbing to me was that you didn't throw the underwear away.
How
So you went up to the
rude.
bathroom and you checked yourself, and then you came back, you brought the shitty underpants back down into the Twitch studio and filled the room with your with your essence, basically.
I mean, how rude of me would it have been,
Dude,
if I left
an
underwear in your trash can?
It smelled like an injured chimpanzee had strolled into my studio, which is a small room once again. But I don't know. Mary Jo cleans that stuff up.
I would never do that to your wife, man. She's a friend of mine.
About, man?
I would never do that to her.
No. Well, she would have been
Yeah,
cool.
no.
Did you use the dirty underwear to like clean up like afterwards?
So Noah's asking, did Mike use the dirty underwear to clean yourself up? I mean, it was all going to the same place.
That's what I was saying.
He was stewing in the mess anyway.
That's what I'm saying. It would make sense to me.
But I did not sit back down in his gaming chair, if that's what you're...
No, he came and hovered.
I
He left them on inside the shorts. He didn't
Yes.
take them off.
That's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. dude.
Why? I don't want to
I
make a
would've-
bigger mess than I've already made.
Bro, what I would have done if I was in your situation, so we're recording in the basement, you shit your pants, you go up to the bathroom on the second floor.
Right.
So you go up 2 flights of steps, you walk past an entire family. At that point, what I would have done, I would have opened the window in the bathroom and tried to roof the underwear.
Yeah.
I would have tried to get my arm out and roof the. And what Noah's saying is right. I would have cleaned the rest of myself up. I might have even gotten them wet and like sponge bathed myself down there, my undercarriage.
Yeah.
And I would have just chucked them as far as I could.
Brother, if it was anybody else's house, I would have.
And then I would have came back down and said, I checked them all good.
But I already sent you a picture.
That was your first mistake. Exhibit A. Mike's fucking souped shorts.
I had to explain to my son on the way out what happened, too. Because I was like, I got to see if I got a sweatshirt in the car. He's like, why? Because it was like 90 degrees out. I was like, all right, here's what happened. I was just on Timm's Twitch stream, and I accidentally shit myself. So I have to find a sweatshirt. Unfortunately, I did have a hoodie in my trunk.
To sit on, or to
sit
take
on,
your shorts off and tie around you like a swaddle?
No, to sit on in the car. So I did find one. I did have that to sit on, and I was able to keep all my shit on. But yeah, in a normal circumstance, if it was not my friend's house,
Mikey, can we keep the windows open on the highway, please?
if it was not my friend's house, I would have taken all that off. I would have gotten in the shower, and I would have come down a new man.
I honestly, what I would have done if I did that and I was not in a friend's house, I would have went into the kitchen and gotten the biggest knife and stabbed myself in the head. I would have gotten 2 hands on the handle of a chef's knife and driven it straight into my forehead, and I would have died like the fucking dad in Terminator or whatever, Terminator 2.
Yeah, man, I got a lot to live for.
Did I ever tell you about the time I went to I hate if I'm repeating this here, but one time in high school I got diarrhea on the bus. And I was far from home, and I was with 2 friends. I was with a girl, and I was with my best friend.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, guys, I don't feel so good. And we were far from anyone's house, and there weren't. We were going through like a residential, lower northeast neighborhood, and we had a friend who didn't go to our school, but we knew him, and he lived near like one of the upcoming stops.
Mm-hmm.
Never met his family or anything. We just knew this kid, and we knew where his house was. And so we think, it would be a great idea. Well, let's go there. We'll say hello, and I'll say, hey, you mind if I use your bathroom real quick? And we get there, and he's not home, and he's not going to be home for a while. And so we get to the point where the parents are like, well, tell him you stopped by. And I go, hey, do you mind if I use your bathroom really quick before we get going? And I went into my best friend and this girl I really liked were sitting in the living room with this kid's mom while I was in the bathroom for... You know how you pass the time threshold for a believable piss?
Yeah.
And then your hands are sweaty, your whole face yeah. So I passed the piss time threshold very quickly. Relative to how long I'm in there, and it is a fucking battle, dude.
Mm-hmm.
It was a mess.
Shoes off, shirt off.
Dude, it was a total slaughter. I came down wet shirt, and small enough house that the smell is just fucking wafting through the halls. And I said, well, thank you so much. And then we got on our way, dude.
Just following you like the mist.
Destroyed this kid's bath. Yeah, green cloud followed me out of his house. And that was the only time I ever went there.
What was your next interaction with that kid like?
Very awkward, because he was easily as autistic as I was. So we were in kind of like a 2 dogs on the opposite side of a chain link fence situation, retard wise. Yeah. So I feel your pain.
Yeah, man. There was no clear way out for me.
Yeah.
I get your thinking in that I should have thrown my underwear out, but at that point, I didn't want to leave a further mess, because at that point, I'm just like, all right, here's round 2 for you to deal with.
Mm-hmm. I get it. Oh, dude, speaking of around that time frame, I have a pretty vicious shit allegation out there floating around against me, dude, and I just want to get out in front of it.
Speak on it.
Well, one of my lifelong friends, Jordan Burke, went on a podcast, and he's a music dude. He's not in comedy at all, not even a little bit. He's a music dude through and through, and he goes on a music podcast, like a local scene thing, and he says that he's had IBS since second period lunch with me because I put Visine in his drink. He's claiming lifelong debilitating IBS because I poisoned him one time with a little bit of Visine. Now, I know that Visine's supposed to give you diarrhea. That is why I gave it to him. I did. I'll admit I was trying to give this boy diarrhea. However, dude, lifelong affliction. And I'm just like, keep fishing, man. That's not me. That's not me, dude. Actually, thinking back now, this kid was kind of always having rumble guts. And I would say drop in the bucket. If I did have any lasting effect, drop in the bucket, dude.
You got to come back at him. I would accuse him of jacking me off in gym class.
That might be too far, but I will say, I one time, I'll say this in my defense, and like, dude, I don't want to. I hate spilling the beans on someone. I hate telling tales out of school, but like, dude, my name is being literally sullied, and so one time we both had to come to school from the neighborhood, so we were taking 2 buses with a transfer in between. And we had like a 10-minute walk from the bus stop to our school because we were poor kids from a bad place. And so along this walk, it was like 2 or 3 blocks of like Northeast Philly, like twin homes, and terrible diets, obviously completely abandoned by all adults. So we were just eating garbage. And so we had diarrhea every day of high school. And one day he experienced a fit on that walk from the bus stop to the school, and he went behind one of the houses and he just unloaded in some stranger's backyard like a coyote. like a loose coyote. He defiled someone's property, definitely affected the value of the home, and he did not get to wear socks that day in school. So I'm saying, did I
bigger fish to fry? It wasn't your fault.
Did I help him? Probably not, but lifelong IBS, dude. Come on, man.
But and listen, in his defense,
Jordan, come on,
Tim,
man.
you do use some pretty high-powered eye drops.
Now I do. Now it's like, oh yeah, now you want to find out? I shouldn't even put in these things in my fucking eyeballs, let alone my friends' drinks. Let me get a hold of your chocolate milk. Watch what happens now, dude. I'll scorch your esophagus.
Dude, you're fucking Kensington Bill Cosby.
Yeah.
You should have him on here just to clear the air, because that doesn't seem like something that's going to sit well over time.
I mean, I shouldn't even address it, dude. I just leave it out there. Let him say his piece, but I got to defend myself.
I know you do, man. But I don't know, man. I'm taking Jordan's side on this one because I know the kind of eye drops that you fuck with. I know you're a little bit of a prankster. And I think the benefit of the joke probably outweighed the severity of the potential ramifications.
Yeah, it is sad to think that I probably ruined my friend's digestive tract forever. Yeah, that sucks.
But now he's got something else to talk about on podcast.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm innocent. That's all.
All right. Jordan, I stand with you, brother.
What the heck, dude?
Buddy, did you see Casey Anthony at Disney World?
Speaking of butts,
dude.
Speaking of butt problems,
did you guys see her butt too? Do you think that butt is fake?
I think it was enhanced.
Yeah.
Because I've seen a lot of Casey Anthony, obviously.
Yeah.
I would have noticed that.
I'm with you, Dan. And Noah, what do you think? Enhanced? Oh, my God. All right. Chat, let us know what you think too. But I definitely think this butt was enhanced. It looks great, though. Whatever she got done looks great if it is enhanced. But I've seen her... I've seen a butt shot from years back, and she had a regular-ass white girl ass. Now, she's got the kind of ass that'll make a black guy turn a car around.
I think she might just have, like, aging white mom big dumper. I don't know. Is it a good butt, or is it just enormous?
Here's the deal. Is she still a mom, though? Like, if you're a supervisor and you lose your job, are you still a supervisor?
Is that the picture on the right there?
That is it. There's another one, too. It's like a back shot.
Yeah, she might have like an April Margera butt. Or even a Phil.
I mean, good grief. Look at that fucking thing.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Those arms are pretty,
great.
I was going to say substantial, but yeah.
Man, I know this isn't your type of lady, but she's right up my alley. And my goodness, does she really stand the test of time.
The bottoms of those feet are just filthy.
My God, Tim.
Oh, Column's in the chat. Hey,
Collie.
We're doing spots on Column show in a couple weeks in Philly. I forget the date, but
September.
Oh, September?
Yeah.
No, I thought that was in May for some reason.
Oh, brother, you knew it popping off in September.
Mm.
What criminal do you think you would like to see at a theme park?
OJ, obviously, but everyone's probably saying him right now. Everyone's probably thinking OJ's cool right now, and maybe someone more dangerous than that. I don't know. Maybe like I I'd like to see a white supremacist just having a good time, forgetting about his troubles.
That would be nice, yeah.
You know, guy with like a really, really crazy eagle tattoo on the side of his head, and just scars all over his face, just enjoying.
That's what Disney should have done for the end of Song of the South, the Splash Mountain. Just let white supremacists ride all night long.
Yeah,
where they only get off if they request off, and they just let them ride it until they get all their willies out and they make enough memories.
Yeah, stop making these guys pick up trash on the highway. That only makes you angrier about minorities. Let them go on rides, and they'll be like, okay, things aren't so bad.
God,
that's the trick.
Dude, I can't believe I just missed Casey Anthony at Disney, man. You know what would have been great? If I saw her in line, and as a prank, I just put my daughters on the log flume with her.
Yeah, that'd be a pretty exciting splash cam photo.
just drink from that mug every morning. Look at that keychain every day when I open my fucking door. God damn, I love Disney so much.
Mm. Yeah, who would you want to see besides Casey Anthony?
Casey, OJ. I like most murderers, man. I can find something good in everybody.
You like mainstream murderers, dude. I'm more of like a punk indie.
I don't know, man.
Kind of guy,
I've been finding some real niche murderers lately.
Whoa, Danny, can you bleep that out? What the heck, dude?
I think it's I guess it's debatable that she's fucking her defense attorney, but logically, probably yes.
I mean, why else do you get into defense attorneying?
But I mean, in her defense, she's a hot lady. She can get away with anything.
That's what her attorney said.
Yeah, but I know. But I mean, do you really need to fuck your attorney to get away with murder if you're a hot lady?
Every day in court, her attorney's glasses are like fucked up. His shirt's untucked. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I need an extension.
Erection, Your Honor. Sustained.
It's just some fucking loser public defender who's getting sucked sideways for the first time in his life. He can't keep any of his papers stacked up right.
You don't have to say anything. You just got to point out that she's crying. Like, is everybody happy? A hot lady is crying.
Works every time, dude. The judge is also getting sucked. His shit's all untucked.
His robe's bouncing up and down. I think there's a ghost in there.
She's sucking the prosecutor for some reason, too. Yeah, Casey Anthony, I guess, is the GOAT. God gives you a big, thick dumper. I guess you should use it to get away with killing your children. That's what my mom always said.
Dude, the real bummer in all of this is that she would have been out of the woods if she just wrote it out, because her daughter would have been, I think, like 16 or 17 now.
Yeah,
so next year she would have been out of the woods. Yeah,
she could be leaving her home to party.
She could be at Disney getting pictures taken only because she's hot.
She could be killing grandchildren now.
Mm-hmm. Man, I think we're due for another hot murderer because we haven't had one in a while.
Can we get Casey Anthony to celebrity box Jodi Arias?
My balls.
Don't you think that'd be nice?
She's got to get out, man.
Or they could do Dana White's power slap against each other.
Oh my God.
Jodi Arias versus Casey Anthony. I think that does 1 million PPV buys.
Dude, what if they did it with feet? Dude, that would
Mike Rainey's power toe sucking. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that would outdo McGregor and Mayweather. My God, man. I really need to become a promoter, man.
Yeah, I guess that would be your first clients.
That would be it. It would just be hot, rough bitches who look like they have permanently dirty feet, who look like they pronounce the word refrigerator as fidgerator, and who have pit bulls that they do not take care of.
Damn.
And biracial children.
And would they fight, or what are they doing?
Most times it wouldn't come to actual violence, but they would be outside screaming.
Yeah.
It would just be constant face-offs.
Yeah. Yeah.
A lot of bitch, you don't know me.
No holds barred kissing competition.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Yeah. You get those two to fucking scissor each other into submission.
Yeah, it can be disgusting, man. I just need money. I just need like $5 million to get this off the ground.
Yeah, let's get a Kickstarter going.
There's actually a porn version of this called Dixie's Trailer Park that's pretty disgusting. So, I mean, they have the template already laid out. So I just need investors.
What's Dixie's Trailer Park all about?
It's just disgusting shit. It's just disgusting trailer girls doing porn. And it's like they always got a rotating cast of girls. There's like one disgusting old man and a bunch of regular ass dudes. So it's like the market is there for people to invest in disgusting content.
Yeah, I don't know if that's really like a market though.
They got guys like me.
Yeah.
How many guys like me are there out there?
I could see guys who enjoy that, like doing like a Storage Wars bid off in front of like, I was gonna say in front of a shipping container full of Filipino girls. No, we're not talking about that anymore. That's not a funny bit. That's not a funny riff at all. A guy looking at Asian children who have been dehydrated in a shipping container on the ocean for 2 months going, yep. That's not good at all. I hate that. Uh-huh.
Yeah, there's so many Desirees out there. You can make so much money off of. Would you be an investor? If I put together an airtight business plan and it really seemed as though you could double your money, as opposed as you would be to the idea, would you invest just to make some money?
I want to say no. My instinct is to say no, but I have a responsibility to my family to maximize return on my money. So if this was, you got me in a corner here. If this is a sound business plan with a guaranteed return, and I get a good percentage. Now listen, I'm gonna be a motherfucker about this. How much money are you asking for? $5 million?
5,000.
5,000. Okay, I want 95% of the company. This is now Tim Butterly's competitive toe suck loser dirt women league.
All right, let's meet in the middle.
Presented by Mike Rainey.
Dad Meet Toe Suck Loser Foot League presented by Mike Rainey. You're a $5,000 investor. You get 50% of the company, and
51.
I'll let you match the first feet.
Ugh. No, I actually, as part of my contract, I never want to witness any of it. I never want to see a naked foot near a face.
I'm out.
Oh,
Man,
take my money elsewhere, dude.
You could have been on a nice vacation in Aruba with foot money, man. You blew it. Danny, do you want to invest?
I'm in.
All right. Noah, how about you?
I'm all in.
Oh, my God. Yes,
you guys
dude,
are all leaving me behind, dude. You guys
Sorry,
planned
dude.
this.
You snooze, you lose.
Yo, you guys planned to box me out of all this shit. I said, yeah, that would be a cool time. That would be awesome. And now I'm fucking standing here with like, moths coming out of my pockets.
This is Magic Johnson turning down Nike.
The next time you do this podcast, the three of us are going to be sitting here in Italian leather loafers. You're going to be sitting there wearing goddamn dirty Converse.
I'm gonna have fucking AIDS.
Like an animal. Man, I'm so glad I'm wealthy now.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't put all my eggs in one basket if I was you.
I'm a foot tycoon.
These ladies have a pretty good way of dying on vacation before they ever get to perform, so.
They do disappear often.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start offering the girls in your league vacations to Florida so they can just die. Hey, did you ever want to see Tallahassee before?
Dude.
Wow.
You know how when like dogs die, instead of telling kids that like they died, they said they went to a nice farm upstate?
Yeah.
That like taking a vacation to Florida is like the dirty girl way of saying that she's dead. Anybody see Desiree? Yeah, she took a nice vacation to Florida.
Yeah, she moved to Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Clean feet every day.
Yeah,
She's doing great.
Plenty of other Desirees to play with.
Yeah, sorry. Desiree doesn't live here anymore. We pumped her full of Xanax and put her on an airplane. But she's so happy now, yeah. She's got all the... Never mind. She's got all the nightclub boyfriends she can ask for down there.
Oh, man.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I still think it's a good idea.
Well, it's not.
Man, we had a fun show last week with Sam Talent.
It's crazy. I think we might finally be stand-up comedians. I completely reject the craft of it, and I think the shop talk behind like the whole thing is gay as hell. But we do seem to be just having great times all the time now.
It is a ton of fun, and I told you last night how funny you were, but there was a moment last night where I feel like it was clear that you've crossed a threshold. You're no longer just a guy doing comedy. It's like you're top tier at this.
No, stop.
I
man.
swear.
Don't put
Listen,
unfair expectations on people, dude.
No.
Because now they're going to show up and they're going to go, well, I don't know, man. I think people are constantly watching me and going like, this is how gay I expect this to be. He has to beat that by this margin for me to go, okay, he's not gay. And
Wow.
I feel like you just cranked it all the way up now.
It was during your last bit last night where I was just like, whoa, like this is good. You know how sometimes like you'll watch somebody do something and you forget that you're even watching, and then you just like come out of it like, oh, what was I just doing?
I do like to be consumed by an experience. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I was consumed by like what I was captivated by what you were doing.
Whoa.
Like it was that fucking good. And I think anybody that's seen Timm in the last couple months will attest to that, man. So
yeah,
keep doing whatever you're doing.
I'm just trying very hard. That's all. I'm trying very hard to like look at people. Okay, now I'm gonna fucking talk about the craft. I am just trying to like look at people's faces and remember that I'm just talking to people. That's the only key I've figured out so far. Instead of being like, what's the second layer to this funny poem I'm reciting to people, and how do I add a second level of fucking tension to it? I'm just remembering that I'm talking to people, and then now I'm having the most fun ever.
Yeah, it came off as exceptional, and it really came off as effortless.
Hell yeah. Yeah, go out of your way to see me do stand-up
baby.
comedy if you ever have the chance, because it will be awesome.
They do have the chance this Friday in Poughkeepsie.
Whoa, this Friday in Poughkeepsie, New York at Laugh It Up Comedy Club?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that would be a great time. What if we brought John Del Calo with us? Wouldn't that be a really great show?
Even better.
Yeah, what if we had a really great show, and then at the end we spent some time just fucking the three of us talking to the crowd together, and then having a blast, and then tucking everybody in at the end of the night.
I like the way you think.
Wow, that does sound like a good idea.
I can't wait to see Poughkeepsie. It looks like a nice town.
I'm sure it's a shithole, but I'm from a shithole, so the nicer a place is, the more uncomfortable I get the second I roll into town. When I get in there and I see like manicured driveways, I go, ooh, no one's gonna understand me here.
I found the spot where I'm going to reflect in the afternoon. So there's a walkway overlooking the Hudson, and I plan on doing at least 15 minutes worth of reflecting there.
Nice, dude. Yeah, maybe I'll bring some people's dog tags to throw in the water off the bridge. Give them a nice send-off. If anyone has any dead servicemen in your family and you want me to throw their dog tags off of something, just send them to the studio. We'll flash the address in the comments. And you just send me any dead people stuff, and I'll throw it off of stuff for you guys, and I'll scream or something.
Have you ever had to scatter ashes?
I don't know if I've ever had the opportunity. I had a cat cremated one time, and I never picked up his ashes.
Oh, no.
Yeah, hopefully they still have him. I'll call them.
No, he hasn't crossed the Rainbow Bridge
It
yet.
was like 4 years ago.
You better go get him.
I know. Damn, R.I.P. Ollie. I hope they still have your ashes. Sorry that we didn't get your epileptic issue sorted out before you just fell over and died.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, my bad, dude. That now clearly it was a neurological issue, and you weren't just clumsy. You were passing out and falling over.
Were you yelling at him, calling him a faker?
Like, get up, dude. What are you doing? Why did you fall off of the china closet? Whoops.
Was Ollie the white one?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
The black one died of diabetes, right?
No, the black one got stuck in my neighbor's fence and I guess just died from exposure or starving to death.
Jeez, man, you got bad luck in that backyard with animals.
And then my other cat got eaten by a pit bull we were fostering. No, it wasn't a pit bull. It was some kind of city mutt, though. And
a Puerto Rican guy?
I don't know. Well, we didn't have his papers. But he was really skittish. And him and the cat kept their distance from each other. And then the cat ran across the room one time, and he didn't like how fast she was moving. And he grabbed her, and he just shook her until all her bones were in the wrong place.
Oh, my God, Tim.
Yeah. And then I buried her in the backyard of that house. And I don't think you're supposed to do that in a row home with like a broken concrete backyard.
Is that when your turtle thawed out?
That was the exact same place where my turtle thawed. Man, what a fucking pet cemetery that place was. Jesus Christ, dude. Yeah, I don't know. I might be like accidentally pagan.
Dude, if your boy Jordan dies from IBS, you should bury him back there and bring him back.
Oh, yeah, I'll give me his goal. If he gets a piece of his colon cut out,
Mm-hmm.
I'll take it back to Kensington and I'll put that shit under the fucking gravel.
Oh, that'd be so sweet if you got a piece of his colon in like a little locket on a chain.
Now you're scattering asses.
All right, now it seems like a great time to thank our sponsors. This episode of Dad Meat is presented to you by Manscaped. Go to manscaped.com, use promo code FATBIRD. You get a bunch of cool shit there to take care of your junk. Leave it looking good, leave it smelling good, shape it up, and get you ready for club season. You know what club season is, Tim?
No.
I don't either, but it seems like the thing that hot guys would do. And I guess ladies could use Manscaped too, but you shave your shit up, you go to a club, and if you feel like exposing yourself, boy, are the people you're exposing yourself going to be in for a treat. So leave your stuff looking good, whether or not you feel like taking it out in public or whether or not you feel like taking it out in private. Manscaped's got you covered. Take care of that shit by going to manscaped.com. Use promo code FATBIRD. I'm due for a manscaping myself, buddy.
Yeah, now that we're getting into, actually, I don't know about club season, but I do know it's almost time for the deep V to come back. So if you Zangiefed out over the winter and now you're about to go start stunting at the mall with the deep V so you can go to the fucking Armani Exchange or whatever, might be time to trim that shit up.
Oh, T-shirts. I thought you were referring to Big Pussy.
Oh, right. My bad. Yeah.
But you can shave that deep V with that Manscaped shit. Just go to manscaped.com, promo code FATBIRD.
Yeah.
Also, check out trueclassic.com. You go to trueclassic.com and use promo code FATBIRD. You get a nice little discount. I fuck with their T-shirts. I haven't bought anything else from there yet, but all their shit looks great. And they have models that look like me. I like that. I don't want to look at a guy that looks like fucking Ryan Foster. I want to look at a guy who looks like he pays for porn.
Yeah, dude, my problem with T-shirts historically is that I've always been a bigger fella, both height and weight, and T-shirts would end up looking like one of two ways. I guess maybe I'm a half size guy, but I think it's the cut. And what ends up happening is I either end up in a shirt that kind of fits my form, but the outside of the sleeves like rides up a little bit, so you look like a fucking gay guy in roller skates, or it's so big that you look like a 12-year-old trying to like get in the pool with your shirt on. You know what I mean? And dude, we did the science experiment with Jake Matera, the ultimate.
Dude, he looked like a fucking male model in that fucking True Classic T-shirt.
He looked like $100. Putting that True Classic on that big ass boy.
So go to trueclassic.com, promo code FATBIRD, get yourself some nice T-shirts. Also, check out Blue Chew. Man, I just got a new shipment of Blue Chew yesterday.
Oh man,
and I can't wait to fucking
the dick guy came through.
split my wife in half. I just gotta wait for that period to dry up, and I might get my dick sucked this weekend. But as soon as that period dries up, which I'm
gonna hold you to it.
I'm anticipating Sunday is going to be the day, but by Monday, brother, you better believe I'm going to leave that pussy looking like Timm's dead cat. So go to BlueChew.com, promo code FATBIRD, get yourself some Blue Chew, and leave your wife's pussy looking like a mangled cat.
Wow. Damn. You hear that, other sponsors? You hear that, people that are sitting on the fence going, are these the guys I want to invest in? This is the fucking kind of shit you can expect, all right? This is the most engaging marketing going on in the entire space right now, in the entire category. Get on the fucking bus or suck our fucking dicks. This is a man in Depends making this is a man in an adult diaper making a bold statement. Do you got me? I'll take fucking Depend money. I don't give a fuck, dude. You could airbrush my face and make me look like a fucking 65-year-old pervert and put me on your packaging. I don't care. I need $5 million so that I can buy out Mike's pussy slap league and run it into the ground.
Depends. No, that shit's for certain.
That's BlueChew.com.
Mm-hmm.
Promo code FATBIRD.
Dude, one of my favorite things when I make love is to just see how hard I can smash my hips into my wife's.
Wow. All right. I mean, how hard? Are you holding anything back, or are you like slowly turning up the heat?
No, I'm wailing on that thing like I'm trying to break down the door of a fucking vampire.
You're going straight ooga booga mode.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
on the boozy. I gotta give it up to you, dude, because you know, that's a tough thing, letting a woman feel all of your power. Do you feel any apprehension about doing it?
No, man, she likes to get put through the wall.
And now, have you ever considered the Amazonian position? Maybe.
Tell me more.
I think that's when you put your legs up and she kind of like lowers down on it, and she's like hooking under your knees and kind of like,
oh my god,
coming down on that thing. I could be wrong though. I could have had that misexplained to me at a sleepover.
I've never tried that, man.
Just saying, dude. If you've made the mistake of giving her 100% now while you've still got maybe decades of fucking left, that might be the next frontier.
My next move is to wind up at the far end of the room and just run into it.
Oh, so just daggering? Just Jamaican guy regular dancing?
I'm going to cover my body in shoe polish and dagger that pussy.
Sounds like a plan. That's BlueChew.com. Promo code FATBIRD. Good job.
Thank you, man. How's that diaper feeling?
I'll be honest, dude. I haven't noticed it much. It really does feel invisible. I feel like you can't even really see it. You know,
buddy, that's as much of an endorsement as you want to give a product like this. Is to just,
dude, I feel like I have all the hip mobility I need.
Oh, you wore a diaper before, so I don't know.
What are you fucking talking about?
When you got your vasectomy.
Okay, that was more of a gauze chastity belt. That wasn't so much of a diaper.
Did it have a lock on it?
Yeah, I actually had the opposite. It had a window. I had a window for my fucking small meat to just. Well,
did you pull it open to tell people to keep it down?
I said,
shut up.
Yeah, it was kind of. I'll actually show you. It was like this. It was like.
Yeah, dude. You cut yourself more than anybody else on this podcast, and buddy, this is a.
It was kind of like this.
It's gonna be a tough dick accident.
It's gonna be all right.
All right, so Tim's like cutting his diaper with a fucking knife.
So this is about what I got, right? So he goes, the stitches are on the side of your sack. I had one stitch on each side. It almost looked like when a Jewish guy has like those sideburns that peek out of the bottom of like whatever shit they're wearing. Yeah. So I had those. I had little stitches on each side of the sack, and then bird just poking through. Right.
You were Orthodox Blue Chew.
So he goes. So now you don't have to peel the gauze off of the wound every time you have to pee. I go, oh great. And he goes, yeah, I cut that hole for you. And I went, figured.
I chewed it out.
Yeah. He made it sound like he was doing me a solid. Like, yeah, dude, I cut that little dick hole for you, and I was just like, okay.
And not for nothing, Tim, but if you're free for a drink later.
Yeah. So then I go back for my my 1 week my 2-day inspection. He wants to see, his work and make sure everything's okay. So you're gonna be me. I need you to stand up. So he has me stand in front of the examination table. No, back up. This is worse than me putting my hand on his head. So he goes, and he's sitting in his chair with wheels on the bottom, and he's putting gloves on, and he pushes off of the far wall and rolls toward me while spinning, and he goes, "Okay, Mr. Penis." And that was it. That was the bottom of my experience. Lifetime. Was this eccentric Jewish doctor going, well, okay, Mr. Penis.
Did you consider moving your dick lips and making him talk to him?
I Ace Ventura'd my urethra at him. Yeah, that sucked. And obviously all the discomfort and breaking all the rules. And then the worst part was obviously having to call a sperm bank. So I had to give a sample to make sure that I couldn't produce viable sperm anymore. And they said, you do not have a vasectomy until you give an empty sample, until you give a sample that has 0 sperm count. Mm-hmm. And that's going to be like 2 to 4 weeks after the actual procedure. And so I go, whatever, I don't care. And after my operation and stuff like that, they give you like a mountain of paperwork, and they go, and this is a referral for this. And then here's a prescription for Tylenol 2.5. And then they go, this is the closest what do they call it, facility that will receive a sperm sample. Mm-hmm. And it was a sperm bank connected to a hospital, and I called them, and they don't have a I was mortified at calling a place to say, hello, a doctor told me to come jack off in your laboratory, and when can I do that, please? And I was psyching myself up for it and just miserable about the prospect. And when I finally called, there was no person that answered. I had to guide myself through a directory until it led me to an answering machine. And the answering machine was like, hello, you've reached the, Holy Redeemer sperm bank. Please tell us the reason for your call along with your name and phone number, and we'll have someone get back to you as soon as possible. And I was like, hello? My name is Tim Butterly, and I need to go somewhere to give a sample to see if my vasectomy worked. And I gave them my phone number, and I hung up, and I was like, that was a prank. There's no way this is real. No one ever called me back. I've never been I never got it checked. I'm just assuming that I'm not.
You should go there after this. It's probably just staffed
Just
by
drop
all
in.
gay volunteers. All dudes named Bruce that are 65 years old, just waiting for a cum flight.
6 dudes all look up from their Mr. Penis.
Just tasting a fucking entire cum flight just to pick which one is non-alcoholic.
Yeah. We got your referral from Dr. Gurgle Jizz.
Yeah, this one's the Heineken Zero, honey. He's good.
Yeah, so just a mortifying experience from beginning to end. I can't believe I did it.
Oh, buddy, I would love to give cum. You know, a part of you didn't want to just unload at a different place.
The visit was intriguing, but like
Setting it up.
having a clinical conversation with a fat woman who's wearing scrubs to answer phones all day, not really what I was enjoying about the process at all.
I would like to know.
I wanted to go there and watch very outdated pornography and just wreck my meat in the most hostile situation possible.
The thing that I want to know more than anything else is if they give you a clear cup or if it's colored, because it would be pretty gross if you had to put a clear cup on the counter for the lady.
What color would you want it to be? Like a Mountain Dew bottle?
Just any color where you can't tell how much is inside. Because it'd be pretty gross if you put like a clear thing down there and you could see exactly how much cum is in there.
I'd be carrying it with 2 hands like it was too heavy. Like,
Like Italian bakers?
Yeah, yeah. Like I'm using Coinstar. I'm going to say that's like what, 3-4 CTs? Do I want a lollipop?
Do you ever think about that now because you never got that done? Like,
This
you
is the
might
first time.
You might put a live round in there.
Yeah, I think I've concluded the book has been closed. I think I'm okay.
You might pull a rust on your wife.
I was the last one to handle it. I know it's okay. Yeah. God, that's got to be terrible.
As long as the female armor isn't handling your penis, I think you're all right, Tim.
I think we can, if you have health insurance, we could probably just make you an appointment to have like your sample just analyzed or whatever.
I would like that.
Yeah.
Well, I never got fixed.
Yeah, I know, but
Just to see what's doing in there?
Check, yeah,
Yeah.
if you want to just do some recon for us.
I have thought about when I've argued with my wife about possibly having a retribution child.
Hmm. Yeah, that sounds like a great way to get back at her.
Mm-hmm. She would hate it.
Yeah. I don't know. Why don't you just put some fucking Visine in her birth control? You got IPS. Mm-hmm. That's great stuff.
Yeah. I was actually talking about this with Mary Jo when I came over the other day, but like I do miss having kids. Like now that it is kind of fun.
You still have kids.
Yeah, but yeah, I didn't kill them. But I do miss having to care for children all the time. Like there was always somebody that needed something. And at the time it is overwhelming, but when you don't have that anymore, it's just like, oh man, I wish somebody needed me for something every now and again.
Yeah. That's why I'm glad I had kids early, because now it's going to be like, when I feel useless like that, it's going to be like, oh, well, guess what? I can still fucking ride a bicycle, you know? I'm not going to be fucking 60 years old, just sitting in my fucking house, like feeling my arthritis set in, bitching about like, you know, just reading like Fox News articles and being like, yeah, well, no one's going to fucking talk about this online. Like, dude, I'm actually going to be able to enjoy my life when my kids desert me and crush my heart. But you had him kind of young too, so
Around the same age, yeah. I was, I think, 23 when we started.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, at the time, it just seemed like, oh my God, like I wish I'd waited a little bit. I'm not ready for this, but you know, we are essentially able to do what we wanted. Like last night, I asked my wife to come to bring my signed jerseys that I'm going to give away, so I got to pick that person. But you know, 5 years ago, we wouldn't have been able to do that just because you know she would have been home locked down with kids. Now they're all self-sufficient, so that's very cool, but. It is just fun. There's just so much cool stuff that happens at every milestone, and especially when they're little. Like you like seeing them experience the world for the first time.
Yeah, it is kind of magical, but also they just piss me off all the time. Where's Ben? Ben's not here.
Yeah, he was going to pick the
These
guy.
little motherfuckers.
Noah, do you want to pick a special number? All right, so as part of one of the special promotions for On Percs, I got a bunch of the squad to sign 3 of these killer jerseys where the front says Percs and the back says OSET 30. Now, I had as much of the squad as possible sign this jersey, and I still got to get Tubbs and Chris Wood. But there's so many great people in the crew that I had signed this, and I'm giving this first one away now. Noah's going to pick the magical order number.
Ooh, I like that.
All right, so Noah, pick a number between 1 and 3,433.
573.
All right, so I could probably tell you right now who that is, Tim, if you just want to speak on something for a moment.
Well, I just want to say how special this trinket is. Damn, Naeem's the only one that signed it on the front. That's tight. What a baller. Yeah, I don't know, man. Talk about fucking making lemonade, you know? A crippling drug addiction almost tanks your entire life. And now here you are. It's not only do you not hide from it, it's kind of your thing right now. Let's not forget the impact that you've had on people that have struggled with substances and such. You know, I see people responding to your stuff all the time saying like, "Hey man, it actually helps to hear about this from someone who's not just having a miserable time, just trying to stay sober." You know, they're watching a guy like you having a fucking blast all the time, getting fucking paid, getting fucking pussy. You know?
Yeah, I really got lucky, man, and I'm really grateful for my life, and I'm fortunate to be able to do all the things I do. And this is just a blast to be able to do this shit. So this is very nice. So order number 573 belongs to a gentleman from Cleveland, Ohio, a city that I love very much, that we had a blast in. His name is Kevin Peklar, Peklar. So Kevin, I'm going to hit you up, buddy, and I'm going to send this bitch your way. I'm going to send this out on May 8th because on May 7th, I'm going to meet up with Chris Wood. He's the final signature I have to get. May 8th, I'm sending this bitch out to you, and congratulations, buddy, you earned it. And I got 2 more to give away. So if you haven't ordered on Percs yet, you could order and be eligible for the next one. I think Bender will pick the next one. And I got a white one and a black one to give away still. So these are very cool jerseys. And look, if you just want the jersey, they got them on Amazon for $28. So just get one. It's a pretty sick jersey. Like, I have one that I just wear around, but
I mean, yeah, this is more commemorative, obviously. You can definitely just afford one of these. And actually, it is probably $2 cheaper than ordering on Percs. But if you want the book, is that the bundle? Is $30 the bundle?
it's $35 now.
35 now.
Jacked it up a little bit.
You should fucking got it when it was cheaper, guys, because
Yeah.
now it's too late. But you get the On Percs bundle. The audiobook is so fucking funny. And it's just, I mean, it's an insane amount of content. And it'll be worth it for that alone. But boy, oh boy, how special would it be to get this in the mail from the fucking retards themselves?
Yeah, I can't thank everybody who took part in this fucking audiobook enough, because I was just going to have people that did the audiobook sign it, but then I've ran into a lot of the boys while we're out, so I was happy to have everybody sign it. Steve Gerben. Noah signed it yesterday.
Oh.
Yeah, just all fucking dogs on this thing, man. And Tim signed it here. Very nice. You have a very nice signature, man.
Thank you.
Very powerful. David James has a really nice signature as well.
Yeah.
There's a lot of cool shit happening here, man.
I think I was telling David, him and Sydney should start a podcast together. I think they're both unattached and could work on something.
Yeah, I would listen to anything they do.
I was also
man.
just watching David make fun of Sydney last night. I was just like, that is so fucking funny. Well, yeah. How lucky.
Kevin, I'll mail this bitch to you.
Heck yeah.
I might fart into that one.
So you're going to see Chris Wood on May 7th. Why? What are you guys doing?
Oh, May 7th, we're having the On Percs official book release party at Helium. So Timbo's going to be doing a set there. Chris Wood's coming out of hiding to do a set. Ryan Shaner, Ryan Foster. Mary Radzinski's going to do a set now. And Jake Matera and John Del Calo. And then we're going to hang out.
What a show.
Do a live Q&A after. It's going to be a lot of fun. So, yeah, go to heliumcomedy.com. And Helium Philly, it's going to be at Sunday, May 7th at 7 p.m. Going to be a blast.
Nice.
So much fun stuff. I love doing stand-up again, man. You enjoying it?
Yeah, now I am. Yeah.
How long did it take you to get back into it since you started doing it again?
Like a year and a half.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like a fucking idiot, dude. I feel like such a fucking moron talking to people and sharing my thoughts with them. It's hard enough to do on a podcast, but then when you're in real life with people, and the worst part is when like general population people who like kind of are just looking for a night out of comedy, they go to shows and I'm talking and I'm not spending a long time explaining like, you know, who I am and how I think. They just hear the stuff that I say and they go, whoa, dude, that's kind of harsh. And then I have to like slow down and be like, oh, these aren't real thoughts, dude. I'm fucking around. This is me saying stupid stuff so people laugh. And I really dislike that feeling. And I know that like you're supposed to get good at, you know, handling that situation, and I just go, this sucks, dude. I wish I was at home playing video games. But now I'm having a really great time.
Well, just know that's self-imposed. People probably don't think that.
Oh, yeah, I'm probably imagining it, but someone's gotta fucking punish my brain every day.
You know who's really fucking gotten good? Lemaire.
Oh,
Like he really fucking impresses me, man. Like just watch it. Like I remember, like Lemaire was always somebody that I thought was funny, and who I always enjoyed seeing. But like seeing him recently, like he has really gotten so fucking good at stand-up comedy that it really is impressive.
Yeah, dude. Did I tell you about when we were in Boston, and he was just soaking up the attention. It was so fucking funny. The dogs going wild for Lemaire.
Good.
And he did a guest spot at Laugh Boston, and when they introduced him, while the host was like, "Oh, you guys are really gonna like this next comic," like before he even got to saying like, "Give it up for," Lemaire walked out to a gap in the curtains and was just standing there while people were just noticing him and losing their mind.
Power move, man.
Yeah.
He did something similar last night. So at Helium, there's like a door that you emerge from onto the stage, and they got all the lights out, and the MC is like saying this thing. He's like, "Are you guys ready for so and so?" And
I can't hear you.
Yeah, and
that kind of stuff.
Every other person that I've ever seen perform at that club waits until the guy on the microphone says his name to walk out on stage. But while the guy's like giving all this other bullshit info out, Lemaire just walks out in the darkness and just stands there with his hands in front of his penis. And then eventually they just turn the lights on and he's already on stage.
Yeah.
Very powerful.
I can't get away with something like that. I can't hide in the shadows like Lemaire. Should we tell people what's going on with the Patreon this week?
Oh, yeah.
We have a very special Patreon episode.
Hey, where did I do my damn phone? Well, I guess it's that time anyway. So instead of like our normal deal of just switching over to the Patreon and doing a regular ass live ep, we recorded a very special episode with a dear friend of ours a couple days ago. So Sam Talent was in town. He was very cool. He had us on his show. The nicest fucking guy you could ever encounter, on top of being the fucking funniest fucking guy on the face of the planet. Like every fucking thing he said was super funny. But better yet, he came here and he recorded an episode with us for Dad Meet. So we're going to upload that episode to Patreon. You can go check it out now. This will be a free Patreon episode. So you don't have to be a Patreon member to be able to watch it or to listen to it. But it's just a little something to go check out our Patreon page and to enjoy it. Whether or not you're a patron, whether or not you choose to sign up after that, that's up to you. But if you want to support us, it's much appreciated. But yeah, go to patreon.com/dadmeatpodcast and you'll be able to check out this episode of Sam Talent with us a couple days ago that knocked our fucking socks off.
What really made it special was the only chance that we had to record it was after doing a show on a weeknight. So we were all kind of, sloshed around and it was like midnight. So it's pretty retarded. If you're into the retarded stuff, it was pretty fucking retarded. So go over to Patreon right after this ends and enjoy.
Yeah, we're going to put it up. And he told one of the funniest stories I've ever heard regarding his roommate.
Yeah, I like that a lot. Brutal.
Yeah, so go to patreon.com/dadmeatpodcast. We're going to upload that now. Check it out. And support Sam and everything he does. Dude, he works harder than anybody fucking working right now.
I'm not going to give away a single thing that he said on stage, but that was the most I've ever seen someone, like every single sentence that came out of his mouth, he had to stop talking because there was such a big laugh. Like it was watching someone read a telegram because every single thing he had to wait for people to stop laughing. It was nuts. What a guy.
But yeah, the nicest fucking guy in the world and super fucking funny as well, man. So it's cool to see all the good shit happening for him. But check out that episode of Sam Talent on Dad Meet Patreon. We'll have it up within a couple minutes.
Yeah, and then next week I think our guest is Kim Congdon.
Oh, man, I can't wait for that.
What a time for Dad Meet.
Just so much fun, baby.
We're screaming toward our goal of 5,000 Patreon subscribers, and then we'll go to Medieval Times with a bunch of fucking retarded guys. And, in the meantime, keep an eye out. We've got a lot of stuff that we're cooking up right now, and we can't wait to share it all with you. In the meantime, go to twitch.tv/TimmButterly. Follow it. Get notified. Dude, they don't send out notifications to the people that already follow me. It's nuts. It's crazy how many people come in there and say, "Wow, Twitch didn't even notify me. I had to find out about this through Twitter." So I don't know. Try to follow me. See if you can get notified. But dude, it's the fucking best time. I'm having more guests. Noah's on the fucking stream every other week, and we end up having a really fucking great time. You can go back and watch the 2.5-hour stream that me and Rainey did until he shit his pants on Sunday. And I'm just, just doing more and more stuff there too. That's all I have to say.
And check us out in Poughkeepsie this coming Friday. We'll be at Laugh It Up Poughkeepsie. I cannot wait to start doing live shows again, and this will be the first live show we've done together in a while, so I'm excited for that, man. I love seeing everybody out there. And we've said it before, if you're somebody that's thinking about coming, you're on the fence, if you're thinking about coming by yourself, do not have any apprehension in doing so. Come out. I guarantee you at least 50% of that audience will be there by themselves, and then afterwards we'll all hang out and just be a bunch of big fat fucking retards in the parking lot. The parking lot there is prime for fat fucking retard business.
Ooh, I can't wait, dude.
Wait till you see this fucking thing.
Me and 20 retarded guys smoking weed that I could never guess where it came from and should be worried about accepting. And that's my favorite thing in the world.
Yeah, we're going to live it up, baby. But, yeah, Laugh It Up Poughkeepsie this Friday. May 7th, Helium Philly, on Percs official book release party. I can't wait to see as many people as possible there. And then, go to onpercs.com, pick up a copy of my book. I'm getting so close to that 5,000 goal, man. This was I've been apprehensive about checking the official numbers because my sales slowed down at a certain point, maybe a month and a half, 2 months ago. But I checked it for the first time this past week. I was like, all right, this is I'm closer than I thought I was. So I just mentioned the number that I said, and it was 34, 33. So I think the number that I'm shooting for is 5,000. So I'm within about 1,500 of my goal, which I'm very happy about.
Congratulations, man.
Thanks,
it's within sight.
I can't wait, man. And I am going to try to track down my perk mobile, but if I can't find that, I'll get the next available one. The next best one.
Thanks for coming along for the ride, guys.
We'll see you next time, guys. Go check out Sam Town episode on Dad Meet Patreon.
Oh, man. People keep asking about Stoner Dads. I'm sorry.
You want to say something about it? Or?
Well, the live Stoner Dads that we did to finish this off was fucking sick. And we're going to be releasing that sometime in the next week. But, dude, the death of Stoner Dads is going to lead to the creation of some very cool stuff, and it will return in the form of live pop-up shows here and there when we can all convene.
Cool.
Other than that, I am deeply sorry that you guys miss it. That's it, though.
All right, love you guys.